Hello and welcome back to the checkpoint, and welcome to 2017. It's just hit me that I haven't really formally introduced you guys to 2017, so welcome, I guess. Another year's worth of content on its way. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna have some interesting stuff coming out this year. Can't quite recall anything I have specifically planned for these upcoming few weeks, because right now I really want to talk about the past few weeks and the past few weeks of content and some changes you'll be seeing on the channel. I want to bring up Hello Neighbor. I've got a lot to say about that, and I just want to get a feel for what the future really holds for us guys. So first of all, thank you so much for all the support over the festive period. I hope you had a good Christmas or whatever you celebrate, whoever you are. Hope that was a good time for you. I had a really good time. I went home, saw my family, hung out with friends, obviously got lots of presents because I'm a dream child and everyone loves me. Splurged on the Steam sales, picked up a couple of games. Let me have a look right now while we're on the topic. So I got, if I scroll down, I got Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, and me and my girlfriend played through that. It was a really fun time. I'd highly recommend that. It went from about £10 to £1.99 or something ridiculous like that. It's a very short game, but it was an absolute blast. I also picked up Doom, playing through Doom at the moment in my own private time, and man, it's fantastic, really. Honestly, it's such a fun game. It's one of those games where it doesn't care, and it's just, if you wanted to it's one of those things where it fits exactly what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you were thinking of a video game, this is the most video gamey video game you'd ever come up with. It's just ridiculous. It's aggressive. The soundtrack is amazing, and it just I also played through The Last Guardian. And that was a real emotional experience. I won't spoil anything, but it was a very emotional time. And then I jumped straight into Doom, and holy shit, it's like the polar opposite of Last Guardian. And man, I'm loving it. I'm going to play more in a second. I also got Garry's Mod, which is always a fun time. I think Garry's Mod is one of those games you've just got to have if you have a PC built specifically for video games. Let's keep scrolling down. Subnautica I also got, and Stardew Valley. I haven't played much Stardew Valley yet, but I know once I get into it, it'll completely just engross me. And right now, I believe that is it for all I picked up. So quite a good... Oh wait, no, I got Planet Coaster as well. Of course I got Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying that content on the channel. I really am. That's kind of what I want to talk about today as well. And this kind of ties in with Hello Neighbor. So, let's just clear the air. There hasn't been any Hello Neighbor videos in a while, or anything like that. There hasn't been any mention of it on the channel, and I've got a couple of reasons for this. So, number one, I think the Alpha 3 it's pretty bad. It's nowhere near as interesting as the old ones. Everything seems a bit more, I don't know. You'd think after 3 alphas and a pre-alpha that they'd have some stuff smoothed out by now, but it just seems as glitchy as it always was, and I'm not feeling that development. I'm feeling like I'm playing the same thing every time, and it gets harder and harder to come up with video ideas. And I think a lot of people across YouTube in the Hello Neighbor YouTube community are feeling that as well. There's been nowhere near as many Hello Neighbor videos up from the rest of the community, and I think the reason is because the Alpha 3, it's just... There's no change, there's no development from the previous alpha. Of course, the house is bigger, that's all good, and, the lighting's better, but, well, it's not better really, is it? It's very dark. But, in that same regard, there's no gameplay changing thing, and I feel everyone's getting a bit bored, really. I haven't finished it, I can't find the time to do it, and quite frankly, I don't want to do it. So that's one of the reasons that the Alpha 3 videos haven't been going up for Hello Neighbor. And number 2 is that I am disgusted and disappointed with some members of the Hello Neighbor community for using third-party hacking purely for videos. So, of course, Hello Neighbor is popular. It's very popular at the minute. Everyone's loving it. But there's a line. There's definitely a line where it gets to the point where it's very morally wrong to create videos where you use third-party hacking. And what I mean by this is that people are using trainers to get into the game files and put things in that changed the game fundamentally just for videos. So I saw this guy, I can't remember who it was, but he was like, oh, secret teleporter found. So I was like, I'll click that, I'll have a look at that. And it turns out he just straight up hacked the game with a trainer just to add in this mechanic. Now, of course, this is going to be very good for, well, clickbait, let's be honest. People are going to be like, oh my god, I didn't know there was a secret teleporter in there. Then they click on it and realize this guy's hacking, but he still gets the views either way. And on YouTube, likes, dislikes, comments, they all count for engagement. So even if you really hate a video, if someone's been clickbaiting their arse off and you comment and dislike the video, they're still going to be put higher on the search results. Now, what this means is that people are very regularly using third-party hacking in Hello Neighbor with trainers to reach higher on the search results or get more clicks on their video. And to me, that is just very bad. Considering that Hello Neighbor has such a young fan base, I don't think it should be promoting that, and therefore I will not be making any videos on, you know, secrets in Hello Neighbor, because 90% of the time on YouTube, they're not secrets at all. They're just things that people have hacked in a mechanic with. Now, obviously, in Alpha 2, I did videos on the console commands. But the thing is, the difference between console commands and third-party hacking trainers is that third-party hacking trainers are third-party. They're external things that not everyone can access and that people use to kind of make the game different, but in a very immoral way. It's not something that's already in the game. The console commands, you can find console commands in every game, and they're basically for the developers. Now, obviously, with an Alpha 2, they might be left in there, like we saw in Alpha 2. So it's not so bad. You know, everyone can access that. Not many people know how to use it, but with third party, you can literally just say, hey, can you just unpack my files and just find all the secret stuff and, you know, hack all these mechanics in for me? Thanks, that'd be great. All in the aid of clickbait, and that's just not my style. I won't be promoting that on the channel. I don't want to promote to you guys that hacking, that using third-party trainers in video games is okay, because it's not. And clickbait is not okay as well. I mean, damn. So that's all I wanted to say on that. Hello Neighbor will be back. I'm sure it will be. But right now, I have no desire to play the Alpha 3, I'm going to be honest. And that might make a lot of you angry. Hopefully, it doesn't make you too angry, because I think we've kind of, you know, I'd been hoping that people would come to the channel for my personality, really. I mean, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot of different games. I was hoping at this point you would, but I can totally understand why if you only watch my Hello Neighbor videos, that's totally fine. I'll put a little poll in the top right, which will kind of ask you guys what you really want. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's my channel, so I can choose what I want to do. It's a bit like with Steep. I really enjoyed the Steep open beta, but would I spend like a $30 or $50 price for the game? Probably not, so that's why it's not on the channel. There were just... I know, it frustrates me, this whole Hello Neighbor situation, because I know people really enjoy that game on the channel, and I do as well, but I'm not going to stoop to the level of some YouTubers. I'm all for like using console commands to kind of get quirky little things in the game, but straight up hacking mechanics, like new mechanics in, nah, that's not my style, and I don't think it should be anyone's style, really. I think we should respect the developer's work and not use external sources to hack the game. But that brings me on to my next topic, the type of content we've seen on the channel recently. So let me just get up the channel. So we'll go to youtube.com/official checkpoint, blah, 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 and we will have a look at the content. So, right now we have a lot of Planet Coaster. Now, the reason why there's been a lot of Planet Coaster, and people always ask me this sometimes, like, why is there so much of this specific game? Because I enjoy it. You know, I really love Planet Coaster. It's like a game that really, I don't know, I love this sort of game, so I'm gonna keep putting it on the channel, obviously. If people don't watch it, that's fine. That is totally fine, but I think, yeah, I think it's quite a fun series. If you haven't tried it out yet, I'd highly recommend you watch it from episode 1. Actually, episode 3 that went up last night was really fun, and it was a good one. I had a lot of fun editing that. What else have I put up? So there was obviously Subnautica. I haven't really sunk my teeth into that one yet. I'm not really feeling it. We'll see in the future. No Man's Sky will probably be returning, but again, the fun has kind of left that department right now, so maybe in the future I'll bring that back, but right now it's not looking so good. What else? nothing really. It's just been a lot of different games, and I know I must frustrate you guys when I put up videos where I do like part 1 of this game, and then I never play it again, or, you know, I start a game but I don't finish the series, and really, it's just a case of throwing shit at the wall until something sticks. That's my style. If you guys, you know, I'll put a video up about something. If you guys like it, then you like it, and I'll put more up, but if nobody watches it or nobody like engages with it, unless it's in a very rare case where I absolutely love the game, like Planet Coaster, because the views on that haven't been fantastic either, then that's fine, and I'll keep putting that up. And I don't really care about views and stuff like that. I just care that you guys, you know, you have a fun time watching the videos, because, you know, that's the thing at the end of the day. If one person like enjoys the video or leaves a comment saying they really like the video, then that's fine for me. That's why I do this thing. So let's wrap it up before I start ranting again. I'm also going to put a poll up, or maybe ask you guys in the comments, what do you want to see on the channel? What's the style of video? I also want to know whether you guys come to the channel for my personality or the games I play. That'll really give me an idea of where to go forward from this, because then I can kind of focus my content, because series like Planet Coaster is more about my personality, and series on like Hello Neighbor is more about the game, so we can kind of gauge that up and kind of see what everyone's thoughts are. But right now, slow start to the year. It's not so bad though, I'm sure it'll pick up. I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for like new games coming out that might pique your interest. I'm gonna have a look at my demographics, my traffic sources, all that sort of stuff, and keep you guys in the loop. The best place to follow me for that is on Twitter, by the way. I put everything, all my thoughts and stuff, especially like this, like little ranty things, on my Twitter, just so they're out of the way. But I thought this was a good opportunity to welcome you to a new year of Checkpoint. We've got some good stuff coming up, trust me guys, so you're going to want to stick around for that. And kind of talk about what type of videos are working and what type of videos aren't. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'd appreciate if you guys left your feedback, and, you know, we can kind of get a discussion going in the comments below, because this is your channel as much as it is mine. You guys make the channel. I make the videos, but you make the channel, so that's the deal. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Steve. That's been a little update video. Checkpoint complete.